Why do Brits find American houses strange? One of my followers just sent me a fascinating theory that may actually explain it. Now, if you don't know, now here in the US, they build their houses out of wood. And if you go inside, you can essentially punch through the wall. Okay, can't do that in the UK. In the UK, houses are built with brick. Okay, so Brits are, always commenting on, man, American houses are weird, especially if you consider all the inclement weather you get there in the States, and you get hurricanes and you get tornadoes, and we all grew up with the Three Little Pigs, you can huff and puff and you can't blow brick down. But Mickey Pickering, my follower, great name by the way, just got done watching a documentary on the Great Fire of London, which went down in 1666, and it sounds exactly like what happened. It was a great fire in London, and it basically burned London down over 3 days, 13,000 houses burned down. It was an immense kerfuffle. But the thing is, right, Mickey's theory is it the generational trauma of that Great Fire of London that means that Brits are super resistant to the idea of building houses out of wood? And you know what? It's an interesting theory, because if you think about it, well, one, after the Great Fire in 1667, they mandated that all of London had to be rebuilt using only stone and brick. But the thing is, that had actually been around since the early 1600s, because King James said they needed all the timber to build the navy. But this was a really good excuse to do it. And they also got rid of thatched roofs, because that was a big problem, because it's not like there wasn't stone buildings already in London, but they had to build it out of tile and slate and things like that. So basically, Brits are programmed to try to build their houses and buildings in a way that they don't catch fire and burn down. There's even a thing in London called the Monument that I always thought was just called the Monument. I didn't realize until today that the Monument is a monument to where the Great Fire of London started, at a bakery on Pudding Lane. Ooh, that was a nasty dessert. Bit of creme brulee. Fascinating theory though, because Brits do find American houses weird. And we're always saying why do you do it? Why don't you just not build it out of brick? It's way stronger. But I've never thought about the historical context. What do you guys think?